By popular demand, it's time for Top That Trade. Joining us today, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor and all-around great guy, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading guru. He also trains people on how to play the options market. Thanks, guys, for being on the show today. Here we go with round number one. BioBash. Biotechnology stocks suffered in 2016. Do you buy bashed bio?
Well, I'm all about distress, so I think this is a value play here. This market traded, if you look at IBB, the biotech index, it traded sideways last year between 250 and 300. Right now it's right in the midpoint, 275. A rally up to 300 pushes it to 350, which is about 30% higher.
Actually, I like him saying IBB because these individual stocks are not for the faint of heart.
Right.
These are, very high risk, high reward type of stocks. You could be flying high, one day and the next day
they have a drug trial failure or one that positive one,
right.
and it's going to be all over the place. So the best way is with an index.
Yeah, but this sector, there are some interesting concepts. Now, I'm not necessarily recommending the stock, but there is a new stock called Organ. Let me pronounce it correctly. It's Organ Novo. And it's amazing what they're using. These computerized printers that print, products and things.
Right.
They're actually printing body parts, believe it or not. They're taking organic tissue and using a computer to create body parts. Interesting concept. I don't know if it works. But it's a high risk stock. But if it's something you like high risk, it's kind of interesting.
On to round number two, what's up? Just about everything. The new year has gold at highs we've not seen for months, stocks near record levels, oil at $55 a barrel, and the dollar also at a 15-year peak. Can everything go up at the same time? And by the way, who gets to gloat over this massive move in gold?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. The first one, I'm sure it's Alan Nuckman because he gloats about everything. But number two, actually, yes. The answer is yes. Everything can go up
at the same time.
Trump, absolutely. In fact, this is a Trump rally. Trump is making commodities and the dollar.
Okay, listen.
Together. Since
the
Trump
election
has been
is
elected,
over.
The dollar's gone up 4.45% since the election. Commodities have gone up
moving straight up ahead of that.
11.87. Commodities were moving up 11.87%. But let me tell you something. History shows that when the dollar and commodities go in the same direction, commodities can have a huge year. In fact, it's happened 12 times since 1980 that commodities and dollars went in the same direction for the entire year. And in those 12 years, some of the returns on commodities were the biggest we ever saw. Back in 1980, commodities overall had a 38% return. That came in a year when the dollar has gone up. So usually this is a very strong
there's
side
an
about
inverse
economic
relationship.
growth. There is, but I'm
Typically,
saying
there's an inverse
but
relationship.
when they go together, it's usually a very bullish sign
That's
for
what
commodities.
I find the most interesting is that you've seen crude oil rallying, you've seen gold rally in the face of this incredible dollar strength. So that shows that they've got strong internals to drive that with that wind blowing in their face. So you don't want to fight the trends, but it's nice to see the bottom in gold, the euro currency, bonds, and now crude oil at the year high.
There you go.
Here's your question for round number three. Like Facebook? Facebook was only up 10% in 2016, though more than 200% since 2012. When do you like Facebook? And how do you like me now?
I like it now. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg has found God. I mean, obviously he was concerned. You could have some divine intervention on this stock.
Had a triple bottom. It had a triple bottom at $15 in November, December, and end of December. So, and now it's bounced up to 120. Yeah. So it's already had about a 3% jump just in this new year so far.
Yeah.
So we've been trading between this 115 and 120 level for a couple of months. A breakout here gets 125, then 130, and then 145. So there's a lot more upside. And the NDX has room because it only performed about halfway as well as the Dow index did.
And I guess I look at Facebook not as a social media site. This guy is an innovator, let's face it.
Right.
I mean, he has changed the world.
I'm not on the Facebook, are you?
Maybe we should be looking at Twitter because, Donald Trump is making Twitter famous. How can you not be on Twitter? Because that's going to be driving the market here a little bit. So I like both of the social networks.
Don't fight Facebook because I'm not going to go against Zuckerberg.
And Twitter is going to catch on for the ride. Donald Trump is going to make Twitter great again as well.
Here's your bonus round question for today, guys. This is an estimate, so it's the closest to the pin number. So, baby, it's cold outside. What's the best temperature to heat your home when people are inside the house for cost and comfort?
I say 67 degrees, which is Alan's golf score usually for the first hole.
I keep it much hotter than that because I'm a cold person, imagine that. But
Yeah.
I pick 65, and then the people in the house warm it up to 67.
Well, you both are very, very frugal because the answer is actually 70 degrees.
There you go. Thank you. Wear a sweater, America.
But you are correct. The lower that temperature is, the more money you save. So you choose. Thank you so much. Business First AM continues after this.